Welcome back to the Summer Showdown. I'm Griffin Spear. Before we start the first heat of the first round, let's take a look at qualifying. We'll take a look at the slowest drivers first. The three biggest surprises here are Ryan Newman, Bobby Labonte, and Joey Logano. Rocket Man could not get a grasp of the speedway and wound up 71st quickest at a time of 20.592 seconds. Bobby Labonte hit the turn 4 wall coming to the finish line, and Joey Logano slipped up the track in turn 2. In turn, they have to rely on the 2 rounds of heats to try and make it to the big show. Matt Kenseth continues to struggle with Roush. He is 64th fastest at a time of 20.487 seconds. Bowman the Showman also had issues getting a grip on the track, as it shows at a time of 20.496 seconds, which happens to be 66th fastest out of 80 cars. And how about Awesome Bill from Dawsonville? 15 top 10 finishes here will need to push it in the 2 rounds of heats if he, or any of the Levine family racing cars for that matter, want any shot to qualify for the big show. As we continue up, we'll see how absolutely competitive this field is as a whole. Look here, Johnson, Larson, Biffle, Bell, and Almirola all had speeds that would not even let them qualify for a 40-car field. Larson is not worried though. He is more prepared for the heats anyway. On to the next batch. Notables in the next group include Mayfield, who is at 42nd, Ryan Parise, who is at 45th, Kurt Busch, who is 46th, and AJ Allmendinger, all the way down in 50th place, earns him 42 initial points. Looking at the top half now, Jeff Gordon qualifies 31st fastest at a time just south of 20 seconds. Julia Landauer is 34th fastest in her Penske Dodge. Last thing to note here is Zane Smith. His time is faster than Kevin Harvick's. Watch out for both of them during their respective heat races. Now here's all the drivers that will start third in their respective heats in the first round. Rusty Wallace, who's won here 3 times, will start third in the first heat. Jeff Burton, who has 5 starts here in Wilkesboro with a best finish of 4th, earns 69 points with his 23rd fastest time. And how about Haley Deegan, 24th fastest out of 80 teams. Watch out for her during the Summer Showdown. Here is all the drivers starting second in their respective heats. Let's start with the fastest female, Natalie Decker, 12th fastest and only 2 thousandths behind Jamie McMurray. Terry Labonte has not lost his nerve with the 15th fastest time. Finally, quite a few young drivers round out the top 20, including Austin Cindric, Daniel Suarez, Chase Elliott, and Ryan Blaney. Kyle Busch rounds out the top 20 with a time of 19.934 seconds. Now, let's take a closer look at the top 10. With the 10th fastest time at 19.882 seconds, Junebug brings back the buds. With the help of Premium Motorsports, could Jr., who has never raced before at the highest level, get the win? And will he use the slide job? At 9th fastest of 19.879 seconds, Daniel Hemrick, a native of Kannapolis, North Carolina, is back in his natural habitat, which is short track racing. Could he be the first driver not named Carl Edwards to do the backflip after winning a Cup race? 8th fastest driver at a time of 19.878 seconds, Ryan Reed from Bakersfield, California, has had battles on the track and off. He is diagnosed with type 1 diabetes, but that will not stop him. After winning 2 Xfinity races at Daytona, can Ryan get the job done in his second attempt at the Summer Showdown? At the 7th fastest time of 19.877 seconds, just 1,000th faster than Reed, David Reagan pulled out an incredible lap to give Front Row Motorsports a legit chance at the A-Main. Just like Talladega in 2013, can the Georgia native continue his hot streak that he set up for himself at North Wilkesboro? Now let's check out the 6th fastest driver. He would have won the pole for this event if he did not hit the wall coming to the line. At 19.864 seconds, Ward Burton is ready. 4 Burtons in total are attempting this showdown. Ward might be the oldest, but his racing experience shows. Can Ward finish the job and win the Summer Showdown? Now the 5th fastest driver just happens to be a NASCAR champion. Defending champion Martin Truex Jr. was the fastest of the Big 3 and the fastest of the Furniture Row racing cars at a time of 19.860 seconds. Can the defending champ win his first Summer Showdown? The 4th fastest time belongs to Louisville, North Carolina's Austin Dillon. At a time of 19.856 seconds, Austin will start on pole for heat number 4 of round 1 of the Summer Showdown. Austin has won 2 of the most famous races in NASCAR. Can he win at the famous North Wilkesboro Speedway? Third fastest driver belongs to the short track ace Clint Bowyer. Clint has already won at Martinsville in the spring. He also almost won at Bristol in August. Even though Clint has never raced at Wilkesboro before, he feels right at home here and he's ready to cement his legacy with another win at a short track, but this short track being North Wilkesboro. But he'll have to get through another fierce short track driver who just happened to be a 3-time Cup champion. Tony Stewart is back once again in the stock car for his own team. Number 33 has been a long-standing number for Stewart, and that combination is back together again. With 90 points, how will Stewart fare in the heats? And finally, the fastest driver with a time of 19.820 seconds, Bubba Wallace, with help from Domino's, Dodge, and of course the legend Richard Petty, who I might add has won 15 times here at Wilkesboro, has pretty much secured himself for the big show. He has already earned 100 points. Can Wallace continue his hot streak? We will find out all those answers and more soon. We will take a break here, but when we come back, the first round of the first heat will go green. Don't go anywhere.